Hi, my name is Garcia Montoya. I am a senior at UMKC, and this summer I was the editorial assistant at Northeast News. There's a variety of things that you learn here. So I got to learn about guerrilla journalism, video editing, podcast editing, of course, writing for a print newspaper. I got to also do police briefs, learn about press conferences, speech, diction, some radio. So I think it was really helpful that I got to learn and experience different types of journalism through this internship. I would say that for most part, it was great. There's just some things that we weren't able to hit on that were on the curriculum, but that was just because of COVID. So I would say if you want to improve that, probably modify that just a little bit so that future interns could get the whole experience. I would like to go to grad school, and afterwards I would still like to be involved in the journalism field or the nonprofit sector. I would say that the most difficult story was writing about a local priest being accused of sexual assault. Probably because I had seen this priest before and would attend mass while he was the priest. So just to see him in this different perspective, it was kind of crazy just to write about it when you thought that he was one person. And just reading the documents and everything kind of like changed that. And one of my most favorite one was my first one here, which was covering the retirement of a long-time barber, Joe Vetto, because his personality when he was talking about his stories, how long he's been here, he was so appreciative of the community he served. And I think it's just stories from these people's like through the generations that should be highlighted. So I think that was a great experience to write about him. It showed me how important it is to have these newspapers, because without them you just have like this overall arcing news media over the city, but you don't get that specific like time to focus on highlighting these people like Joe Vetto or other people who have been in the neighborhood, as well as like other smaller community events that are still doing great things. But when you don't have this community journalism, you don't get to highlight those people as often. Summer, apart from being the editorial assistant, I was the project manager for the back to school issue. It's taught me a lot. Because I was working on weekly assignments, I was also having to manage my time in order to meet the deadlines for the back to school issue. So it showed me how to work on, weekly assignments as well as this long-term project. Just knowing how to reach out to people, because for this project I had to interview several school leaders. So making sure that I did that at a good time so that I would have enough time to write it, edit it, then refix, rearrange, or whatever I had to do with it. So it's just taught me the importance of time management, communication, and just overall meeting the deadlines. I think for anyone going to the journalism field, whether that be specific in like digital or even like podcasts, you learn the skills that you need in any type, because you learn about time management, learn about communication, how to reach out to community members, how to do interviews. You learn all the basic skills that you need in journalism. And apart, you also learn a variety of different types of journalism. So I would definitely recommend it to anybody else. I really enjoyed my time here. I think it was a good opportunity for me. I had never been at a newspaper before, just the school newspaper. So going to this internship gave me the exposure that I needed to cover different areas. And honestly, I just feel more prepared for what comes next. So thank you.